Welcome to Slowview Venice, the slightly different city view with the charm of slowness. The first step is a boat trip along the Canale della Giudecca, which separates the district of Giudecca from the main island of the lagoon city. The trip takes us to the Mola, where the Riva degli Schiavoni promenade begins, with gondola moorings and souvenir stalls. We will visit the district of San Marco with its winding lanes and small canals, visit an unusual bookshop, the Libreria Acqua Alta, and the most noble department store in Europe, the Fondaco dei Tedeschi, right next to the Rialto Bridge. We enjoy the conclusion of our little trip today, when the golden hour puts the lagoon city in a romantic evening mood. The Giudecca is a small elongated archipelago located south of Venice's main islands. It grew together from 6 original parts. The archipelago is separated from the lagoon city by the Canale della Giudecca of the same name. The trip from Piazza San Marco with a Vaporetto takes hardly more than 3 minutes. The lagoon area in front of Piazza San Marco is called Bacino di San Marco. It refers to the area in the Venice lagoon in front of St. Mark's Square, between the Lido, the Canale della Giudecca and the Canale Grande. From here you have a splendid view of the Zecca building, the former Venetian Mint, the Biblioteca Nazionale Marciana, and behind it the Campanile di San Marco and the 2 famous columns on the tops of which the city's saints Theodore and Mark, in the shape of a lion, are enthroned. To the right is Palazzo Ducale. San Marco is one of the 6 districts of the Old City of Venice. San Marco covers an area of 34 hectares and is bordered by the lower part of the Canale Grande and the Bacino di San Marco. To the north and east are the neighboring districts of Cannaregio and Castello. It was considered a spiritual and political center, as the government and administration of the Republic of Venice took its seat in the Doge's Palace and the buildings in Piazza San Marco. Today San Marco is the most expensive part of the city. In addition to the main attractions, there are many luxury hotels and expensive shops, restaurants, and cafes. The Libreria Acqua Alta bookstore is one of the most unusual shops you can see in Venice. Here you will find mainly books but also pictures, drawings, postcards, and much more. At first sight, everything seems completely confused and chaotic. Most books are not on shelves, but simply lying around, in a gondola and in old bathtubs, among other things. In the courtyard there is a staircase that consists of old books, and from here one has a view on a small canal with the best location to read a book in a gondola. Fondaco dei Tedeschi was the branch of German dealers in Venice at the Canale Grande next to the Rialto Bridge. Until the 17th century, the term Germans was also used to describe Hungarians, Austrians, and Flemings. The sole use of the Fondaco was attributed to them. Thus the Venetians had more control over their trade. From 1870 to 2011 the building housed Venice's main post office. It was sold to the Benetton Group in 2008 and was converted into a luxurious shopping and exhibition center by the Dutch architect Rem Koolhaas in 2014.